Pour the brothers bond.
Being around you drives me nuts.
Is the pug snoring?
And not being around you drives me nuts.
Grab your wine glass and sit with your sweetie. Time to listen to Ash and the titular PD. Drunk
Like I got a traveler in me.
need to feed on blood like I'm addicted to type B. It's not a typo, I'm type A on the flow. Ties a hype beast, put a chain on the dough. Roll up the vervain, roll Spain in the cup. Turn my humanity off, not giving up.
Heck,
Other side sucking people up like twisters.
Bonnie's the anchor.
Jeremy's gonna miss her. The bro swap places, Rick's back in the mix.
What's gonna happen on Vampire Season 6?
How is the summer almost over? And yet, I feel like I got nothing done.
Hello, welcome to the Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries podcast where a guy is watching the series for the first time with a super fan who has seen every episode. I'm the titular PD. Let's just say I put the PD in Vampire, but please call me Pete. I'm here with my co-host and co-parent Ash. Hello, Ash.
Hello, Pete.
Ash,
Yes.
we don't have vamp news per se. Well, you want to talk about that one thing?
No, never know.
Okay, but we did watch something with teeth of sorts.
What did we watch? Oh, Jaws.
Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
It was good. It was the 50th anniversary of the movie.
Yep.
It wasn't our first watch, but I think I watched it so little that I don't remember it. I didn't really remember it.
I watch it every couple of years.
Mm-hmm. You're well versed. You knew all about the mayor and his suit jacket.
Mayor Larry Vaughn. He's got a cool suit jacket.
Yeah, it was good.
And
Everyone looked really old.
yeah, there were
Like,
people
older than their age.
There were people our age who looked very much older. And yeah, still a very prescient movie.
Mm-hmm.
Some allegories to modern day things.
And like handling a crisis and
Handling a crisis, the economy,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Political things.
Yep. Did old Spielberg know? Yes.
Probably.
No, I don't know. But yeah, Jaws was great. Let's see. Summertime. Oh, you know what was a vampire news?
What?
Snatch Game on Drag Race.
Oh, yeah, it was a Dracula character.
Yeah, in Snatch Game.
It wasn't good, which was funny, though.
It wasn't that good.
It made us laugh.
But, you know what? Vampires are funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Ash, tonight's episode, we're coming down to it.
I know, I'm excited.
Season 6. Episode 19.
Out of 22.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
Yay. The title of this episode is Because. Or Because.
No. Because.
Or Because.
Because.
Ash, I had to...
Because I can see a soda in
yeah.
it. That's a better one.
I had to do a little cheat sheet. Before the cold open, I wrote down heretics, vampires with witch powers.
Okay.
Because I was certain that they would appear at some point.
They did mention them, but no, you don't see them in this episode.
What if, when the heretics do eventually get to the mainland, as they are going to do at some point soon,
Okay.
that it was 6 Hugh Grants
No, silly.
from the movie Heretic, from the recent movie Heretic?
Yeah, that movie was scary.
I know, I need to rewatch it. Ash, Stefan and Caroline are at an old hotel room or apartment. We later find out it's a B&B.
Yes.
This might have predated Airbnbs.
Right. This is a legit bed and breakfast, which is what the B&B stands for.
Definitely. Mitch Hedberg said that he likes to stay at B&Bs or something like that, but also, or maybe he doesn't, but anyway, the punchline is that he also needs a chair lunch dinner.
That's good.
The B&B is fine, but he needs a chair lunch dinner
Yes,
also.
bed and breakfast or chair lunch dinner. That's good. I like that.
All right. Now he's doing what I thought he was going to do, Stefan is.
Right. You predicted this a little earlier.
A little premature.
Yeah, that he's going to pretend that his humanity is still gone.
do exposition. Caroline thinks he's going to be ripping. They're at a B&B in Grove Hill. And Stefan is talking, kind of in the past intercut. Stefan's talking about his plan to switch Caroline's humanity.
Yes,
back
this is he's talking to Damon and Elena about how he's going to get Caroline to switch her humanity back on.
I think he said, I know he said step 1, but I don't think he said step 2 ever or any other steps.
Oh, really? I didn't catch that.
Because I think I would have written them down, but step 1, convince her his switch is off and that mom couldn't turn his back on.
Mm-hmm. And then when it goes cutting back and forth, he's never step 2.
Yeah.
Let her seduce me or whatever.
Yeah. Have you ever heard people be like, all right, I got a plan. Number 1, blah, blah, blah.
B? Yes.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. I hate that.
It's funny.
I don't like that. It's you need to be consistent with your list making, but they do it on purpose. They're
They do it on purpose?
2, and C. You're ugh.
Dash, dot.
I know.
Y'all never outlined anything?
Check box.
So maybe he said, step 1, number B.
Right.
All right, cutting back and forth. Stefan orders towels to the room. We can eat whoever brings up the towels. Damon tells Elena that Stefan and Caroline hooked up.
Mm-hmm. Caroline, and Elena's okay, never mind. We'll figure it out later.
He wants to drain Caroline of her blood, then read her this letter from her dead mom.
To get her humanity back on.
Stefan makes drinks.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to stall Caroline, too, because, the whole time she wants to, hook up with him.
Yeah.
But because his humanity is on, he, feels guilty about, taking advantage of her or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she keeps trying to, flirt with him, and he's trying to avoid her and, oh, I'm making a drink. Oh, I'm gotta get the towels.
Mm-hmm. But they do smooch.
Yeah.
Then there's a knock at the door. It's dinner. They're going to eat this. They're going to suck this blood. But it's Damon, and he shoots Caroline.
I like that he does. Isn't he also holding towels?
Yeah.
But it's he didn't really need to do that part. He could have just shot her.
Right. Yeah, he didn't have to have towels.
Yeah.
Damon also shoots Stefan.
Right, because they're trying to make it believable.
And then when they wake up covered in blood...
They drained their blood to weaken them.
Oh, okay. They didn't go, off ripping, or they weren't supposing they were going to...
Part of, the torture process to get these vamps to turn their humanity back on, you have to drain them of their blood, and then they can't eat, and then,
Yeah.
make them not be able to go anywhere. I do think that, and I said this when we were watching the show, that they should have taken their daylight rings.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, because that's what they would normally do.
Right.
And then Caroline gets out.
Yeah. 3 days later, Caroline and Stefan wake up in a bed full of blood. They got caught. Right. Damon has coffee for Bonnie at the college, I presume.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember, actually.
They talk about the cure for vampirism plus a comet and Damon's mom wanting to pull her friends, the heretics,
Yeah, Bonnie's we're not doing that.
out of the 1903 prison world. Yeah.
Where Kai is also.
I literally wrote Bonnie's we're not doing that. I think that's what you just said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She has the ascendant. Lily does. Because Damon gave it to her.
Right.
And
Bonnie's so mad.
There are vampires who can do magic. Witchpires. I like heretic better, I think.
Me too. Witch pyre sounds silly.
She's going to come looking for Bonnie to help with the spell. Lily is going to come after Bonnie. And Bonnie's mad that Damon is pretending to care about her.
Right, which that's not true for Damon. He's just has his priorities are not involving Bonnie right now.
Yeah. He just cares about other people more, including himself.
In this moment, for sure.
Alaric and Joe are going to taste wedding cakes.
Mm-hmm. We don't get to see them do this.
No.
We tasted wedding cakes.
We did back in the day.
We don't have to say back in the day.
We did many years ago.
It was good. I don't know exactly all of the flavor of our cake, but I know it was almond.
Yes. One layer was almond, and one might have been white.
Yeah.
Just regs.
It was so good.
Yeah, almond is great.
I love almond flavor. Yeah.
They're playing cards. They're taking a shift of Caroline and Stefan watch.
I know, and like they really should have brought a book.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to sit there and be alone by yourself. I mean, like, okay, Joe and Alaric play cards, but then he gives Elena, oh, and there's some cards if you get bored.
Yeah.
It's like she only can play solitaire.
Yeah.
Or what, memory or something?
Oh man, if I had cards and they were like, you can only play memory, I would be so mad.
It'd be so boring. Like, you should have brought a book.
Okay.
What?
They're like talking about they're gonna taste this cake, and there's a bakery next door. I mean, to a tequila bar, and then Alaric says like tequila my favorite gin, and then has a gin rummy or whatever.
Yeah, because tequila's my favorite. Gin, and then
Ash was like whiskey's his favorite.
It's true.
He's so confused.
It was silly. I knew what was happening, but they could have done that differently.
Another thing that is hilarious is the credits are still coming up during this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it said directed by Jeffrey Wingshots, which
last name is Wing Shots.
like these are a few of my favorite things. Like
Right.
let me be best friends with this guy.
I mean, what would yours be? Peter Wing Shots? Also?
Yeah.
You have the same.
Petey Wingshots.
You have the same last name.
That would be like our biker gang or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if he's like a Native American, and so he's like Wingshots is part of his tribe or something.
Oh,
I'm
that'd be tight.
reading a book right now involving Native Americans, and some of them have sort of names to that effect.
Do they in this book? Do they use Native Americans or indigenous peoples or?
They say Indian. They self-identify as Indian. The author is a Native American fella. I've heard Native people call themselves Native. I've heard them just say we're Indians. But in this book, they're kind of like slangy anyway. So they say we're Indians, and one guy is a Blackfeet Indian, and so there's different tribes and stuff going on. Some live on the res, some live in town, stuff like that.
Do you remember the name of your book? Because I never would be able to tell you the name
Yeah,
of the book I'm reading.
The Only Good Indians, which I believe is a play on like this sort of thing, The Only Good Indian's a Dead Indian, which is problematic. But I think that this guy's kind of taking it back.
Okay.
I think his name is Stephen Graham Jones, but so far it's pretty awesome book.
That's good. Yeah, if we're going to talk about the book, I want to give it its props.
Yeah, I mean, I think this guy has a couple books. I'm interested.
Nice.
It's spooky. It's a horror book.
That's fun. And then is this when I had my little tidbit?
Yes.
You wrote it down for me.
The writer or producer, I think she does both. Get you a producer who does both.
Yeah.
Julie Pleck does the show We Were Liars that's out now, and Caroline is on the show.
Yes. So I just started watching that show. It's on Amazon. I had Pete write this down when I said it in real life so I wouldn't forget anyone's name. But it is interesting. I'm only a couple episodes in, but I've seen people be like, you don't even know what's coming, so like I'm excited to keep
The only
it.
thing I know about it is the very end. That's the whole spoiler.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
For some reason, it came up on Twitter or Instagram or something, and it was like, here's a clip from this crazy show. And I like looked at it with the sound off for 2 seconds, and then I was like, I wonder what show this is. And then they were like, it's the show We Were Liars, and this is the exact ending. I was like, what?
Oh man.
What a crazy thing to post and for me to come across. And
then I was watching the show. That's interesting. All right, well, we'll have to at least, maybe it doesn't have to be on this podcast, but you and I have to talk about it when I get to the end.
I definitely will not say it on the podcast. into Jaws, though. Here's how it goes. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Alark and Joe, okay, yeah, they smooch. Elena walks in on them. They're all taking shifts. Their shift is over, and they're going to check out the honeymoon suite because they're getting married at some point.
But also because their smooch was interrupted, and so they ran off upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Elena says it's nice to see Rick happy.
Mm-hmm.
Elsewhere.
And he said, here's your deck of cards to play memory.
Mm-hmm. Elsewhere, Caroline and Stefan wake up. And they're mad.
Yeah. I mean, Stefan is faux mad.
Caroline is trying to escape, but they vampire-proofed the B&B.
Yeah, they had a pretty good plan, I would say, don't you think? Except they forgot the daylight rings.
Stefan knows the whole deal. They're drying us out, and they'll drain us and then desiccate us.
Mm-hmm.
And Caroline wants the vodka, but Stefan says, don't do it. You'll be all, like, dried out.
Right, because she was already saying how dry and sandpapery her veins were feeling.
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
Elena knocks. Caroline reminds Elena of when she turned her humanity off after Jeremy died and killed the waitress and wanted to kill Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
Elena's not there to preach to her, but she shows her the letter from her mom. There was something she wanted to tell her. The mom wanted to tell Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
And Stefan says, does this look real to you? And Caroline says, yes, the good handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
And is she, like, she's like, am I supposed to just snap back to motherless Caroline?
Right. She knows that Elena's trying to get her to turn her humanity back on, so she's like, no, I'm not falling for it.
She's like, burn the letter, and Stefan's like, WTH. And then
but then
she's like,
he doesn't want to give up the fact that his humanity is
right
on. So he goes along with it and he burns it.
It's a real Stefan's choice.
This is a terrible idea.
I would, like, drop it and hope it slipped under the door and be like, oh.
I tried.
Yeah.
I
was
mean,
totally going to burn that.
Caroline not soon after finds out that his humanity is just on.
Yeah.
So, like, he could have just let it be known at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They were still stuck in the room. Also, Stefan could have just left and Caroline could have been by herself. Or the other thing that I thought that they could have done is they should have opened the letter and made a copy of it and then, like, resealed it.
Yeah.
So that if, Caroline with her humanity off tried to just destroy it in any way, when her humanity was on, she could actually read it.
Yeah, because Caroline humanity off, would she be like, hold on, that letter looks resealed or something like that? Like, would she care? Or could they just leave it open,
Yeah, or, like, she would probably just rip it up or burn it anyways.
My mom always sealed her letters, so I know this is fake.
You could use a glue stick and, like, re-glue it.
I said, Matt is in his little shirt at the grill. And I was like, is he the manager or something? Why is he in this button down?
Yeah, he was dressed up.
He calls Bonnie. She has a lunch date with Lily. Enzo is there before Bonnie, and he talks to Lily. Enzo is there before Bonnie and talks to Lily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bonnie never comes, by the way.
What?
Bonnie never comes.
No. Lily sees Enzo. She knows him. Lorenzo, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
They know each other from the past.
Right, from 1903, when she turned him.
Elena is freaking out because the letter got burnt.
Yeah, bad idea.
Damon says she sucks at torturing people. It's Damon and Elena talking about Joe and Alark's baby and honeymoon, things Elena wants and can't have unless she has the cure for vampirism. They always say the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
That she doesn't know. I said she doesn't know it's bopping around again.
Right, yeah. I know, but then she does do, like, well, if I was human, I would do this. And, like, she does play along.
A little 5 years later.
Mm-hmm.
She would have a loft in Tribeca. Damon would own the bar downstairs.
Right.
She works at an OR, or surgical residency program, and eventually 2 kids to keep each other company while they're distracted.
Smoochy, smoochy.
And Damon doesn't have a 5-year plan.
No.
He's got a 500-year plan.
Basically.
Caroline is complaining. they can hear them talking about their future, and it's torture.
Mm-hmm.
They want some blood. Caroline talks about arteries pulsing. She loves it. And then,
Vamp stuff.
she wants to make out to take her mind off the veins, the sandpaper veins.
Yeah. And Stefan is not really into it.
Damon and Elena put files of murders into their room. That's murders they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, like, that could maybe convince Caroline to turn her humanity back on, but also it, like, really stinks for Stefan because his humanity is on, and he just has to, like, look at all this stuff and pretend like he doesn't really care.
Yeah.
That's tough. Ooh. Sorry.
Damon mentions Caroline's mom a bunch. Caroline is being mean about Elena not being able to have kids or the job.
And Elena leaves.
Damon can't give Elena the life she really wants. You'll always be settling, and it's so sad. Elena gets mad, and Damon's mad too.
Yeah.
Lily orders a chicken sandwich and soup and doesn't know what skins are in the fries or skins question.
Yeah, she was like, ooh, that sounds good. Like, just kidding.
Ash, pop quiz, fries or skins?
Skins.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the right answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, would she know what a chicken sandwich is?
I think she probably knows what a chicken is, you know, but, like, I don't know, did they have sandwiches in 1903? Probably, I guess.
I don't know. I should know the history of sandwiches.
Add it to your to-read list.
Only if Mitchner does it. If he just had sandwich.
Yeah.
That'd be so tight. It's like 1,100 pages.
All about the sandwich.
Starting from the very first, like, loaf of bread ever baked to, like, my lunch last week. Like, how did he write this? He's dead. The joke is that these James Mitchner books, like Chesapeake, are, like, there's 400 years of story in it. It's historical fiction, but, like...
It covers so much time.
It's like the banks of the Patapsco or whatever in the 1400s all the way to, like, 1978 when the book was released.
Yeah, it's some serious legwork. And he has a bunch of them, which is also really impressive.
So many. He's crazy. I mean, that's just his exact brain, I guess. But, yeah, sandwich, I'd read that. She tells Enzo so she tells him her whole deal.
Yeah.
We already know it. Gemini Coven,
But
Prison World.
he's surprised. He doesn't know.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. So
But
he's surprised
we
and
know.
he's like kind of thinking like, oh, this whole time I thought you abandoned me, but you didn't. You got captured.
Yeah, she got captured. Her headless corpse habit is in the past, though, or is it? And her kids remind her of a very dark time in her life. Hey, same. Just kidding. Trapped in a prison world with 6 others, caring for them as they starved. All right, why did they settle on the whole 2 drops of blood thing? Like, Lily's whole deal is that they had 2 drops of blood per week or whatever.
Yeah, so it would last and they wouldn't desiccate all the way.
Yeah, kind of random. Why not 1 drop of blood, or why not a spoonful of blood, or whatever? Like, we're so impressed.
Yeah.
This was talked about probably on, was it Lonely Island podcast or was it Doughboys? Which one you'll know, one you won't.
Yeah,
But the whole cutting a bean into thin slices.
I think that's Doughboys.
Okay.
Unless I haven't finished the most recent episode of The Lonely Island.
No. I think it was Doughboys. But they were talking about their favorite cartoon things and cutting the bean into like thin slices because you're so poor and hungry and stuff. That's really funny. And then they were talking about like the wolf that's so, let's just say H for B, that he's hitting his own head with a hammer, like, woo! And they explained it like he was trying to like either knock himself unconscious or like knock that part of his brain dead so that he could be less H for B.
So you could calm down.
Yeah.
That is funny. Yeah, the woo, that's funny.
And like the eyes turn into hearts, or like the heart beating out of the chest and stuff. That's some good stuff.
Some very cartoonish.
The tongue like rolling all the way down like a red carpet.
And like landing on the ground. That's very like Looney Tunes cartoons.
For sure. But why did I even talk about that? What was the first one?
Hair take 2 drops of blood.
Oh, the bean.
Yeah, the bean.
Thin bean. I wish he was like, me and the 6 friends cut up a bean. The really thin slices. And then we were following the smell of pies all over the place, but just floating around. But we couldn't eat them.
No. Just floating. Yeah. Some good stuff.
All right, Bonnie stood her up, and these companions are still trapped.
Yeah, and Bonnie was never gonna go because she's trying to find the ascendant.
Oh, true that.
It was just like a trick.
Matt is looking at his chest in the mirror in the bathroom. He's still healing from being stabbed.
Yeah.
I guess that's why he was wearing the shirt, so that he had to change his shirt.
Yeah, probably.
He puts on a Mystic Grill t-shirt.
Maybe he had to dress up for his cop activities.
Maybe so. Bonnie gets a phone call from Matt. Lily has left with Enzo. Bonnie was looking for the Ascendant, but now Enzo and Lily are there. She finds it and runs. Lily sees it's gone. And only those people in the prison world will keep her from becoming a monster again.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets all serious and is like, get out.
Yeah, she thinks that Enzo was in on her losing the Ascendant.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know anything.
Elena says Caroline isn't right. She's not going to settle.
Mm-hmm.
Elena's not. Human Elena chose Stefan. Okay, she's talking to Damon. And he's like, what do you really want? She doesn't want to be a vampire, but she's okay with it, so she can be...
With Damon forever.
Yep. Lily calls Damon. Where have you been? Where's the Ascendant? Damon doesn't have it. She needs it back. But Damon isn't bothered. But then she says she can destroy something of great significance to you. The cure for vampirism.
And she throws the box, which we think it has the cure in it, into the fire.
Yes. That might be later, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they're on the phone. But Stephanie and Caroline are still desiccating. Why'd you have to go and be so desiccated?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I see the way your veins are being sandpapery. Got me frustrated. All right. She takes off her sweater and tells him to take his sweater off.
Yeah, because she's like, oh, it's so much better. But then also she's like still trying to get with him. Because they turned the air off, so now they're also hot.
Mm-hmm. Your heart is racing, she says. Are you nervous? And then she knows that his humanity is on. When did you flip it back on?
Yeah.
She figured it out. You told Damon where we were. You don't want to ruin our non-existent
Oh my god.
relationship.
I'm going to use a different coaster, guys. Sorry.
She snaps his neck. And she starts kicking the door and she gets it open. Uh-oh. And that's when, if they had taken her daylight rings,
she would have been stuck.
Stuck for until nighttime.
Right.
Bonnie is doing phasmatos.
Is that what you wrote?
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Damon says don't do it, but she's protecting herself. She's putting her first. He promises Kai won't get out.
She's trying to burn up the Ascendant.
Dang. His mom has the cure. Yeah, Kai won't get out. Lily has the cure. And Bonnie's surprised that Lily's being so cold.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps doing Latin. Damon tries to stop her. They fight a little bit. Bonnie doesn't want to end up dead again. And she asks if he wants Elena to have a human life.
Right. She's like, you don't even want this. You don't even want... you don't need this Ascendant so you can get the cure back. You don't even really want the cure because you don't want to give it to Elena.
He had it and didn't give it to her.
Right. Exactly.
Bonnie knows Damon. They spent 4 months together.
Mm-hmm.
in the Langolier world. They went to hell and back again. He's more scared now than ever before. He's scared about what happens if Elena does get the cure.
Yeah, like, he's truly like, will she even love me? Not just the fact that she's human, but, like, will she even love me like she does? Or will she want Stefan or whatever?
She holds the Ascendant and says, take it if you want. And,
He leaves it.
no, he takes it.
The Ascendant?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Right. Not the cure. He doesn't take the cure.
No.
He takes the Ascendant, yeah.
And, Caroline is driving. She gets pulled over by the cops. Oh, yawning. That's
Wait,
not
no,
good.
I don't think he takes the Ascendant. I think he lets Bonnie have it. He just walks away.
Okay, maybe I didn't write that nt. He doesn't take it.
No, I don't think he does.
Okay. Well, fact checkers, check the facts.
You tricked me.
Caroline is driving, gets pulled over. It's her mom. I said, that's a surprise. She arrests her for murders. But Caroline knows she's in Stefan's dream. And flashback, a real life flashback to Stefan and Sheriff Forbes. He's borrowing sewing stuff. And they're in a real memory. Caroline can see this memory. And
Wait, by the way, so that when she gets out of the room, she breaks the door down and she gets out and she's driving away. All that is the Stefan memory thing. So, like, in the moment,
true.
you think she needs her daylight ring, but actually it doesn't matter because she didn't really get out.
true.
I forgot about that part.
True, man.
But they should have taken the daylight rings anyways. Or maybe they did. I don't think they did. I think they're still wearing them. But, yeah, it's just Stefan is playing mind games with her.
Yeah. But allegedly, this is a real memory where Forbes says she hopes that someday Stefan will be more than, like, just a friend or something.
Yeah.
And she's dying. She can be blunt.
And it also, you can see that this is the time when she's writing that letter to Caroline.
Yep. The time's not right for Stefan and Caroline. He's patient and can wait for Caroline to not be in pain. And he's like, can I mail that letter? And she's still working on it.
I know, but that moment of him being like, I'm patient, is really showing that, like, Caroline shouldn't have been mad at Stefan from the beginning and turn off her humanity. Like, he was doing the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, he can wait longer than in the coffin room
Right.
where she wanted to hear about it.
Yeah, like, she didn't even have the funeral yet.
And Caroline really wants to read that letter, but she can't. And then she's like
freaking out.
Make her come back, mommy.
Yeah.
He can't. Now she wants to see and talk to her mom, and she wishes she didn't burn up the letter.
Exactly.
And letter's gone. It's all her fault. Caroline is reliving all the stuff. This is her fault. She ruined everything. Is she turning her humanity back on?
Is that what you wrote?
No, I'm asking.
Yeah.
I didn't say it explicitly. But obviously she does at some point. Lily wants the Ascendant. Damon doesn't have it. There we go.
Yes.
And she drops the cure into the fire, or does she? It's just the box.
Just the box.
And she left it out for Elena to find. Elena does find it.
Because that's more hurtful to Damon than to destroy it, which is what she explains.
Yep. Elena comes in, is this the cure for vampirism? I say they keep saying the full cure for vampirism title. And Lily's like, Damon was never going to give it to you. And instead of Damon being like, yeah, I was, he says, I can explain. Like, just like cutting the palm.
Right.
It's a thing where you could just be like, no, that's not true. I mean,
Yeah.
you know me and this lady, you don't really know.
Yeah, we can't trust her.
Even though it is, I mean, I think Lily's telling the truth and Damon's lying. But yeah, Damon says, I can explain. I can explain.
Let me explain.
Stefan is drinking blood from a Capri Sun
Nice.
blood bag. Capri Moon, more like it.
So they're not starving them out or whatever. Capri Moon.
Because it's nighttime.
Yeah.
That's good.
They're not what's the word I'm trying to say?
Werewolves?
No.
Lycanthropes?
No, they're not making them dry out. They're not drying them out anymore. They're giving them blood.
Stefan is going home. Caroline doesn't want to see him. They want him to see her. Let her decide what she needs.
That's what Joe and Alaric are saying.
He's all mad at her now, I said. She's sad and has her humanity back and is looking at the murders in the files. She wishes that letter wasn't burnt again. Stefan comes in. She's not okay. She ruined everything. She leaves.
Yeah.
Enzo is driving a little car and meets Lily in 1903. His family was sick. I mean, he was sick. His family was sick.
His family abandoned him. We know Enzo's story.
And yeah, loyalty is important to Enzo. Okay, so they're out on the street in the nighttime. And Lily's talking about she almost got hit by a car, and then
Like, she called him. Like, she's like, thank you for coming. And he's there, and she's telling him, she's talking to him like, oh, this is what happened. And they scroll forward, and you can see that she had ripped the head off the driver.
She's back to ripping.
And she's, like, covered in blood.
But she doesn't like that she did it. She's like, what have I done? Enzo says it's okay. Music. Montage. They hug. Elena has the cure. The 5 years from now game was not subtle, Damon admits.
But Elena isn't, like, mad at Damon. Like, she did not, like, I'm mad at you and leaves or anything.
If I take this, everything changes. And she never thought she'd see it again. Lily was going to destroy it. And he didn't stop her. Her fantasy of 5 years from now scared Damon. Damon does a I'm a bad guy speech. He wants Elena to be a surgeon in a big city with a family. He doesn't want to lose her, though. This is too complicated. And let's give it to Caroline or Bonnie's mom or something. And is what Elena's saying. And Damon's like, no, you're going to take the cure. But she doesn't want to live without him. Damon says he'll take the cure also and become human with her also. To which I say, skirt.
Yeah, you were like, what?
I was like, that was on the table the whole time? Like,
No, the whole time they were like, it's only enough for one person.
right.
The whole entire time. So it does leave us in a little bit of a mystery.
Oh, hold on, though. Because they got this cure from, what, 1903?
1994.
Okay, so why don't they get the 1903 one?
That could be a Pete-diction.
Dose cures.
Dose cures.
Maybe that'll be what they do.
How many fangs for this episode?
1.6.
1.6. Okay. I'm going 1.8.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. There was a lot going on, but it wasn't confusing. You know, sometimes it gets a little muddy. But they had it going, and there's still a lot happening towards the end of the season.
Yep.
So you talked about the cure. Any other Pete-dictions? The heretics you already said are going to come back.
Yeah, I hope so. Me so if it was like, oh, never mind.
We're not going to get them, and we're never going to see them.
Yeah. Lily's like, who? Oh, the 6 Hugh Grants.
Do you think Elena will take the cure and Damon will take the cure if they get him? If that's what you're thinking.
I don't know, because if there was like 2 episodes left of the whole series, I'd be like, oh, maybe this is how they're finishing it up or whatever. Oh, but I guess they could do a thing where it's like, well, we'll put it somewhere safe, and then we'll decide, and we'll know when it's the right time, and we'll always have the choice. You know? Sometimes stuff ends like that.
Yeah.
Without, like, a true, actual good ending. Where it's like, they throw it down and it breaks, and they're like, yes, we don't want it. Or they're like, oh, we're going to take it.
Them. Yeah.
We're going to take it.
It's still, like, in the game.
Yeah. They might do it in the game thing.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Well, any plugs or anything else?
If you haven't watched The Ultimatum yet, watch The Ultimatum.
That's super good.
On Netflix.
It had me guessing, speaking of. I was doing Pete-dictions.
Yeah, you are. Check out my books. I've been reading a couple of them at the pool.
Mm-hmm.
I will have some short stories and some stuff in the next couple months. Probably a couple months from now. I don't know.
Buy some merch.
Oh, you might be a bite neck shirts. I bought some.
We have Steady Standing Stelena.
Yep, I bought some stickers recently.
Yeah, that's on TeePublic at High Dive or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was gonna also say, what was I gonna say? Oh, tell us if you've heard any of these ads. I still haven't listened.
Oh yeah, there'll be ads.
Let us know.
There will be ads.
Let us know if these ads are good or what.
Yeah, are they good ads or bad ones?
And thanks for listening.